Hello, it is nice to see you again, or if you are new here, nice to meet you. In this video I've gone to Teamsport Eastleigh, also known as Teamsport Southampton. This is the first time featuring this track on the channel, but it won't be the last as it's my new local track. This is a 50 lap race where I'll be aiming to go from last to first against the locals here. I've come along with two friends, one from me and the other is a regular who did this and this. Anyway, wish me luck. Before we do that, let's go for a lap of the track so you know where we're going. Alright, so the lap starts here where you're going to go 90 degree right into a flick left. You're going to want to pull it out wide and then use the boost. Going onto the down ramp, which if hot you want to brake on the concrete and if cold you want to brake on the wood. Going into this long straight into the right hand, and you want to try and keep tight and then go out wide. And then onto another straight into a left hand hairpin to the up ramp. Now bring it out wide into another hairpin to the left where it's a quick flick. And then a left kink into another sweeping right onto the straight. So it's quite a quick and simple track, but the difference in the top floor to the bottom floor is quite drastic. So with that, let's get gridded up for the race. Alright, we are in last position as the lights are about to go. And we're off. We're going to dart to the right and then to the left to try and get any positions we can. We're not going to get anything. And then we're going to come around the first corner still in last. Can we make a move up into the second corner? We're going to get alongside, but we're going to be on the outside for the third corner. So we're going to have to slot in behind and see if we can get a move and a better exit here. This is a slide and we're going to get two positions there and crash into the barrier. So exciting and eventful start. Where it's then going to turn into a red light. And we're going to have to wait for the marshals to sort that out. Poor them. Alright, skipping forward to a yellow light and it's going to turn green now. So after almost a full lap, we have managed to gain two positions and go from last in 10th to 8th. Now we're going to follow the guy in the purple suit. And we're going to get another position as the guy's going to spin out. It's going to go red light and I think we're quite cheeky as I think we overtake the guy in the purple as it's turned red. So that's another two positions into 6th. Alright, so cleared up the mess now. It's now a yellow light and we're going to try and not lose a position as it turns green, and we're going to see if we can get a position on these two people close as the pack ahead of these two has built up a bit of a gap, which will make it a bit more of a challenge to get back into the lead. So we're going to try and get a undercut there, but it wasn't the best move as the guy in the green suit's going to get a move. And we're going to look to the inside but not go for the move. I'm going to follow the guy in the blue suit down. Skipping forward now. So we're going to get alongside, but we're not going to be able to get a move here. Maybe we can get on the inside coming around here, or maybe we're going to be able to go for a dive bomb into this corner, into the first corner. No, but we're going to get alongside here and manage to come out into turn 2. So that's quite nice. And now there is a gap to the guy ahead. So let's quickly put our head down and catch up. Alright, so we've got up to the guy in the green suit, who's also my friend, and he's going to slip out here, and we're going to try and see if we can go down the inside, but we're going to just stop the contact if possible. Now, I think my friend was struggling here because of how unusual it is for him, because the Brian track, if you know it, is incredibly grippy, the bottom floor, whereas this is really not. So I think he was struggling with the grip, because the top floor is quite grippy here, bottom floor is nowhere near, especially at this time. So we're going to see if we can get a move though on him because we are losing time. We're going to get an overlap here on the inside, but it's going to turn yellow, so we're just going to concede the position. So I'm not entirely sure if I could have gone ahead there. The move would have been done had it not gone yellow, but I think it was just ahead, as well as like he's my friend, so I don't want to do him dirty. Alright, track cleared and we are back to green now. So I'm going to try and get this move done on my friend. So let's just try and close this gap and maybe go for the same position as we're going to just see a marshal walking on the track. That threw me off. I felt way too close to hitting it there. Let's just have a quick look at that again. Why are you walking there? Don't do that, please. Please don't do that. I wasn't looking there. I was trying not to hit my friend. Like now, as he's just going to spin out, and we're going to see if we can get a position now, because he's on the cold bit and he's going to struggle. He's gone a bit wide, so we're going to see if we can slot down the inside, and we're going to squeeze into the inside, dart out to the right, and then just take the position, as he can't take the corner at that type of an angle. Nice move. So let's hunt down the next lot of people ahead out of sight. I think you can just see him coming down the ramp now, so we've got a lot of time to catch up. Okay, so we fought up to the guy ahead in green. We're going to be right on his bumper, and we're going to go out wide for some reason, and we're going to look to the inside and go for a dive bomb, but it's not going to stick. We're going to spin out the rear, and we're going to let him back through, because I don't think that is a particularly clean move. Then we're going to try and get along the inside, but then he hugs the inside, keeping us out, so we're not going to get the move done yet. Now, are we going to get a better exit here to go down the inside here? No, we're going to think better of it and go out wide. Going through the long sweeping right-hander, and we're going to see if we can get a move down the inside here. He's going to give us the room, and then we're going to cut underneath with a fast, closer exit, and there we go. There is the move. Quite clean. Okay, skipping forward now, maybe like one lap, and we've caught up to the guy in the blue suit now. We're going to be on his tail coming to this hairpin, and he's not going to create enough room to slide down the inside, so we're going to keep on his tail coming down for this hairpin here. I'm going to see if we can get a tighter exit and slip down the inside. We're going to be a bit far back, but we're going to boost ourselves, and I think we're going to get that extra speed to get down the inside. And there's another move. I think we're now into P3. If you see going down the down ramp now, I think that's P1 and P2. So let's see if we can catch up. So I'm going to speed this up quite a bit, because it actually takes a decent amount of time to catch up to them, and when I do finally catch up, they are just in a massive pack, and I think they're at the front of it. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they are just at the front of it, so we've got to get 3 people to get to them. So we have now caught up to the pack, and we're going to try and go up the inside of one of them, this one being my friend from uni. He's going to show me out, and I'm not going to get the position here, so we're going to have to follow him through these next couple of turns. Now the top 2, I think I am in 3rd right now. The top 2 are the person in the purple suit and the person ahead of them. That's who I think the top 2 are. I might be wrong, but I don't have a metric to go off. I don't know what's right and what's wrong. So my friend's gonna spin out, and I'm gonna have to try and dodge him there, which is gonna lose some time. As the guy in the purple suit's just waving a bunch to try and get people to work together here so they can go fast. I seem to recall him talking about how he's got a really bad car or something, as I'm going to go down the inside of one of the people, and now I'm just chasing my friend from uni. He was pretty quick, to be fair, but I was quicker, I have more experience, such and such, but when I switch car, I believe I probably am in a worse one, so he can match my speed, if not even actually go faster than me. But let's skip forward now. Now I'm on my uni friend's tail now, and we're going to get a closer exit here, and we're going to get down the inside, and we're going to be able to get a move here as it just goes yellow. I'm going to keep it there, but I'm going to also be called into the pit, so we're going to go and make our pit stop under yellow light, so actually perfect conditions really to make up time, or at least it should be, assuming it doesn't turn green immediately after, in which case then not very good, because I lost time trying to transfer. So let's just quickly swap and get back out on track. Now what I've just realised is I was actually in 4th for most of that, and then when the guy in the purple suit pitted, I was then put into 3rd position. So I've pitted in 3rd, and I'm going to come out of the pits in 4th place. Now that pit stop was pretty alright, to be fair. I probably could have gone a bit quicker and like adjusted my seat while on the move, but hey ho, it doesn't really make a difference. But as I said, in 4th place, and we apparently are going to make a position into 3rd place either on this lap, I don't know if this counts as a lap or not, or on the next lap, so I don't know if that guy I just overtook was in 3rd place, so I've now gained that position, or if I'm going to overtake someone in the pits here to get 3rd position back, or the guy up ahead on the road is in 3rd place and I'm going to overtake him to get the position. I don't know. I wish I did, that would be helpful. But the key thing here is I need to get some quick and consistent laps, because I'm kind of in no man's land, as not everyone has pitted. I think I was one of the later ones to pit. But yeah, I've got to get some good laps in. Additionally, I do believe this car was quite slow compared to others, as I was not gaining as much time, in addition to my lap times being worse on average, me getting my fastest lap in the first half of the race. Well, not much happens for a little bit now, so I'm just going to skip forward to the next thing that happens, which is going to be this battle here with the guy in the blue suit. Now we're going to tail him through here, as this isn't really a section where you can get an overtake, but if they go out wide you might be able to slip down the inside. When he's blocked off the inside there, I'm not going to get it there. We're going to get a switch down the inside here. We're going to get a much better line though. We're going to look down the inside, but we're going to think better of it from the last time. And he's going to go really deep, and we're going to go alongside into this right-hander. And we're going to go out wide, brake early, and get an overlap on the inside, cut him out, and then we're going to defend the move and get the position. Nice. Okay, skipping forward now, and we've been locked in a battle with my friend from uni for quite some time. He's been right on my tail, as there's going to be someone sat right on the apex there. I'm lucky to have dodged in there. I was going to get to a red light, and my friend from uni is going to be right behind me. I was very surprised that he was keeping up with me, but I guess it's probably to do with my car probably being slower. But either way, I mean, even if I gained time on him, as soon as it went yellow light, he was catching right back up to me. So there was no getting away from him. The only chance I had of getting a gap between us was with other people on track, because he was a lot worse than me at overtaking. He had a lot less experience in that regard. So we're going to have to defend this position from him and not make some mistakes. Anyway, so skipping forward, and we've got the guy in the purple suit. It's going to go red light again. And we're going to stop, and we're going to look over and just see. I mean, there's my friend. Look how close he is. I haven't made any distance, and I just skipped like 5, 6, 7 or so laps in a 50-lap race. I don't know. So if we can overtake this purple suited guy, hopefully my friend doesn't get through as well, and that will relieve some pressure from me, because I kid you not, it was a bit too much how close he was. So we're going to look down the inside here, and we're going to absolutely send him. It's going to work absolutely brilliantly, because we're going to try and do the same move again and get down his inside. It's not going to work. It's going to hug the inside line. We're going to look. It's not going to be a move there. He's going to go wide. We're going to get the overlap here, and we're going to get the move done. And I don't think my friend is going to follow through. Hopefully I'm going to look behind and see if that's factual or not. But I'm pretty sure he does get stuck behind the guy in the purple suit. So I just need to put up a gap now. So let's skip forward now to some of the final laps of this race, where I've caught up to this guy in the blue suit. He's not really quick. He's not anyone going for position. Now at this point I am in 2nd place, and I don't know where the leader is. I've not seen him like all race, I don't think. So I don't know if a win is likely, as we're going to go down the inside. He's going to go wide. My friend has overtaken the guy in the purple suit at this point, but he's so far back he's not an issue anymore. And we're just going to go into the final laps. That guy coming the other way might have been the leader. That guy up ahead, I'm not entirely sure. As it goes yellow, that makes me think that is the end of the race now. Now I don't know where the line was, if that was upstairs or downstairs. Because if the line was downstairs and then they made it a yellow, and then they made it a yellow light, like now, okay, then that's quite a, it's not that big of a gap. It's a gap. So yeah, I wasn't close to winning. P2, I'll take it. I think I was a bit too optimistic after so many times at Brighton, recorded and unrecorded, where I started last and have won. I thought surely I'd be able to do it here, but no, this was my second time at this track ever, and the people here are quite quick. They are. So I don't know why I thought I'd be able to win. Anyway, that is pretty much it for the video. Now, it has taken a while to come out because I just haven't had the motivation. But either way, I have got at least one other video that I can share where it's a 50-lap race at the Crawley circuit, which is an amazing circuit. I don't start last there because I have learned from my mistakes. Additionally, I have been to Eastleigh another time with my new camera. I mean, the footage you're seeing now is of Eastleigh with the new camera, so it does look quite nice. And I will be going there again shortly, but I mean, it's just a normal session. And sadly, I had recorded a race event at Brighton. The camera died within the first session, so I didn't get any recording of it. But it's not that bad because it was a terrible performance. So yeah, I will see you in a month's time probably. Goodbye.